Traffic heading in and out of downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. The setting for our broadcast tonight. It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. DA, it's all...
Kevin, thanks.
Clearly. David, thank you. So the Nets starting five. Paul Millsap out there with Durant, and there's Money. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Aldridge in at the 5 down low. And for Minnesota, the backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. When you know you're on a championship contender, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys have an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
Here's Money. Back to Millsap. Pass to Money. Clock at 6. Outside Millsap. Here's Durant. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the San Antonio Spurs. And that one's good. Towns.
Well, the body control of Karl Anthony Towns. Just a terrific job to take the hit.
Back to Irving. Here's Money. No good with the triple. Now the Timberwolves with it. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Russell against Irving. And D'Angelo Russell with the 3.
As important as spacing is in today's game, point guards must have the deep shot as part of their arsenal. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the Nets miss again. The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I mean, every time out, it's a learning experience to some degree, but that's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
Edwards can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Money passes to Millsap. Dishes to Durant. Here's Money. Aldridge trying to break free, and he gets it to go. No problem on the 3 from Money.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo!
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
It's the Nets now after the basket by Minnesota. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The pass to Money. Towns with the defensive effort.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Vanderbilt, an easy 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Good on the 3-point shot.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Russell passes to Towns. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To the middle. Aldridge with some nice D.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here is Russell after the made shot from Money. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Driving to the basket, and he dunks it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Malik Beasley comes in for McDaniels. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Russell. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. Bruce Brown comes in for Paul Millsap. Ennis, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Beverly. 8 points his last outing. Offensive rebound. Reed. The shot from the low post is good.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Lets the three fly, and again it will fall. That's good there from Money. Money's got 13 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. He can't get it to go. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when... And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's always got the green light.
Coach just wants me to be aggressive, to set the tone early in the game, and that kind of sets up all my teammates and sets the standard for the rest of the game and how I want the game to go.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Vanderbilt's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Malik Beasley. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. And it's Russell in for Patrick Beverly. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Spurs lit up the floor. He ended up with 21 points, and he did a good job to dish out a few assists to his teammates as well. And when you think of that game, he comes to mind, specifically how impressive his energy level was. Kevin, you know he'd love to repeat that performance.
All right, David. Greg, we'll see if tonight follows suit. I'm sure he's looking forward to the challenge.
I think he'll be ready. He's in a groove. The confidence is insane. Boy, it's a good place to be.
No doubt. He is locked in, seems so comfortable with where his game is at. Boy, has he been fun to watch.
And he sinks the second. And Doris, we know that Anthony Edwards has given numerous head-turning quotes, but that's just who he is.
That's right. One of the most candid players in the league. Caught some media off guard when he said he saw himself as a football player. But this guy's got big-time personality.
Here's Money. And the three ball is good. Money's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one one thing every player is searching for: consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Edwards can't hit. Nets leading by 7. Millsap looking it over. Here's Money. He's guarded by Russell. Outside Irving. Here's Money. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And it's Russell in the corner. Connects from three-point range. Russell's got 6.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
Money passes to Durant. Here's Money. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Here's Edwards. And no good that time. Some solid defense there from Irving. Pass to Money. Outside Millsap. Here's Money. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Russell passes to Vanderbilt. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Here's Money. Gets it off. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Money really having a great game.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
So for Brooklyn now, Durant is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Irving, and there's Money. And it's Aldridge in at center.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. They're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Here's Money. 18 points for him. Kept alive. Shots good by Durant. And now an 8-point Nets lead.
Well, with his combination of length and timing and athleticism, Kevin Durant is eating the glass right now.
Oh, here's Edwards. Defense is right there. Towns. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And with the length Vanderbilt has, Doris, he can be a handful. Very impactful.
Yeah, he can. That wingspan on a power forward frame. He's got the opportunities now to let that work pay off. This guy is fearless on the floor.
And some changes here for